Yeah, hi, good evening. So we are discussing about retrofit, right? So let me open that particular project here. So almost we did maximum steps. So one more last year we have to handle the response. So then it will be finished here. So now for this year, so to handle your response, now we need a postman response what we are getting. So that we need. So for that, I'm opening the postman here now. The workspace. So new connection. So here this one. I'm okay, right. So once we submit this here now, we are getting here this data, right? So this is the one we are getting here. Now, based on the status, we have to handle this. So first we have to get this key here. So now I'm writing this. First, we have to get one response. So that is a response. So what is the response? From where we'll get response? So that response we are getting from here. So this response. So that is a response dot body dot. So get status. So right here we are getting the key of status. So that status. So first here status. So that status we are getting there. Right. Now here I'll write if res dot equals to this. So in case if it is equals to this, now it will write one case, else will handle. Like means if it is a fail, it goes to this loop. If it is a success, it goes to other loop. So here we inside this, we have to handle the data. So for that, now here I'm using that res1. So instead of status, here now we'll get that so status and key. So this is the key. So this one I'm handling. Means whatever the message is coming from the server side, so that we will handle here. So for that toast dot make text this at the rate main activity. So here now I'll write res1, then toast dot length long, finally dot show. So similar here. Now even though if it is a fail also, this will be the same, but here we are getting that data here this. So that data here we are getting here like this, right? Now, finally, so before running this, whenever we use any web services, we need permission here. We have to add the permission. So that is the user's permission. So internet permission, we have to add here internet permission, right? Now I'm running this. We will see this output. Then we'll go to the next step. Just a minute, I'm connecting the mobile. So I'm running this. Just a minute. Once it will come, we will see that output. See here, whatever we designed, it came like this. Now here I'm entering the username. So something mail ID. So password. Now I'm clicking on this submit button here. Now submit. See, this email ID, maybe we already registered, so it is coming as a register. See, email already exists. Why it is coming? Email already exists. Okay, here we will handle like this different. Okay, equal to. So here I'm trying with the different mail ID. Still it is coming, email ID exists. So yes, equal to means it is going in this way. So what is the response here we are getting? Yeah. So now we will handle with this success case. Something different I'm trying because maybe I tried in a different classes with different these things. Again, its email ID exists. Okay. Here, this key we mapped as the wrong. Right here, we have to put pass. Here we have to put this because 1, 2, 3, 4. It is always like I'm changing the mail ID, but it is going 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's why it is saying that that is already exists. 1, 2, 3, 4 already exist in server. Right now we will see here. We will get an output now. Okay, let's try. So now I'm clicking this. See, you are registered successfully. Now I'm trying. So your email ID exists. Means whatever the registration is done, so that is happening here. Now, right, it is clear, right? So similar way, like we have to do the login. But before going to this login, just we will just review what we did here. Now, like normally we did the UI design, but here we took the material components from the material icon. We took this, like here we added the card view one, that is a material one. After that, this edit text we took from there and we added here. Then after here, now the button also we added from material design. Then after here, yeah, so the data binding and all regular, right? After that, we just collected the data that we assigned to the JSON format. So JSON object, for the JSON object, we mapped key comma values, keys which are from the API document, and values from the XML. So the two we mapped here. Then after that, we created a retrofit request here. So this is the base URL. So this base URL we get from the document. Then after that, we created an interface. So within interface now, what we did, we created a headers. So that header, whatever the header we are passing, and the remaining URL. And here we created one method to execute that. So here JSON object. So register response. So this register response class, this we called as a Pojo class. This we created in a Java, and that there we generated the output like in Java format that we pasted here. Then we convert this into Kotlin. Then back to main activity here. Just we did this JSON object request, we converted into JSON object. Then we called interface, whatever the method we using. So we passed this JSON object into this. Then final, we call here enqueue method. Within enqueue method, we handle two types. One is the on failure and on success. Both we handle here this. So this is the thing. It is happened here. This right now. Similar way we will do for the. So that is for signing. So for login, here we need for login we need only two. One is the username and password. So this is the URL here. So that we will do here. For that, first if you want to do login, after successful registration, now we have to move on to the next activity. So here it is a successful registration, right? So from here now I want to go to var intent equal to intent of. So just I want to move on to the next page. This at the rate main activity, comma, from here now. So we have to go to the login page, : class.java. Then start activity of intent. Now we have to go to this. So now with this name here, we have to create one activity here. So new activity. So that is the MTV's activity. The login page activity. I have created the login page activity here. So now this we have to design. So just we will copy paste from here. So just I want to copy paste from here to here. So login here. So here we have to change. So this is here. So instead of register here, now we'll add the login here. So for this, we don't require this one, right? Username is not required. So user email and password both are required here. But here instead of reg, here we will change that as a login user password, login user email. Then here it is the login. So this is also I'm changing as a login. So here one more thing here. This is from which activity, that is the login page. So that we have to change because we copy pasted. Otherwise it should be proper. So that we have that I have copy pasted here this. Now within this here, now we have to do here. So that is a var binding colon. So that is the activity login binding. So equal to null. So that I have added here, right? Then here binding equal to. So that is the data binding util dot set content view. Here this I have added this, right? Now similar way binding dot login dot set on click listener. So where, so here now first mail ID, right? Email equal to binding dot. So login user dot edit text dot text, so that we convert into string as well as the string. So this is the same process which we did yesterday. Almost I'm doing the same process here. Right, same process. Here this is the password. Right here this is the login user password. So this two I did here this. Right. Now here we have to create a JSON object, right? So where JSON object equal to, so we have to declare the JSON object. Then JSON object dot put. So here only two. So one is the email, other is the password, right? So those two we will copy this dot put the password, right? Both I put here. So that keys we will copy from here. So email ID is that your username. Password is nothing but here password. So those two I added here. Done. Then now after this, so var retrofit. So that retrofit request, whatever we created there, right? So they similar here, retrofit. So that is retrofit dot builder. So retrofit dot builder similar here, like what we created here. See, same that where we are. So this is the one. So we have to create the retrofit builder same. So retrofit dot builder. So for this base URL, so base URL will copy. Then after that, add converter factory. So that is the JSON converter factory dot create. So dot build. So created like this. Right. So base URL will copy from here. So this is the URL. So within this, till this is the, it is the base URL. Right. Now after this, so where already interface is there, just we'll declare that same interface. So that retrofit dot create. So that is the sample interface colon class dot java. Done. So now within this sample interface, now the same code we have to write here. So same code. So here this is instead of create user, just I'm changing method name as a login user. So this remaining URL we have to change here. So this is the remaining URL. So this is the remaining URL. Here instead of register response, login response. So you have to add this as a login response. So copy this login response. And here we are creating the Java class, right? So same way we will create a Java. So Java class is created here, right? Now come back to here. So with this, we have to go with the success message, right? So copy this success message and generate that. So JSON to JSON schema to Pojo. So that we have to generate here. Copy paste in this. So JSON to JSON. So here, this is the one we have copied here. So copy this. Here I have pasted that. So this I'll remove. So this we can import serializable and expose both import. So now this as it is, just I'm not converting this into the Kotlin, but we will run, we'll get this output or not. We will see later. We will modify if needed. So then here now we have to create one JSON object, right? JSON object, something I'll create here. So that is the from the JSON parser dot parse. So that is the JSON object dot toString. So that has JSON object, right? Now, so where login rest call. So we have to create one login response call. So that based on that, we have to go with the next step. So the login rest call equal to, so with reference of the sample interface dot, so login user. So this is the login user. Within this login user, we are sending this JSON object data here. This then login rest call dot enqueue method. So we have to create an enqueue method. So within this enqueue method here now, we have to write. So that is the, so here we have to write the callback method. So in this callback, what we have to write here, callback, right? So sorry, object dot retrofit callback. So object colon retrofit dot retrofit callback. We have to write the callback here, right? Within this retrofit, we have to write the callback. So retrofit dot, what up here? It is not generating. So this one it is not generating. Sometimes maybe it will generate delay. So that's why. So here this is the login response, right? So from here now, here it has two methods. One is the on response method and the other is the on failure. So both I have added here this. So in this now, similar I'll add here toast dot make text. This at the right login. So whatever the error it is coming, so that error I'm throwing here. So that toast dot length long dot show. So here similar var res equal to response dot body dot. So first one we have to get the status. So if res equal to, so first one will handle from here. So what we are getting here, that the message that we will copy. So if it is a success, here it is success. Then else similar here. Now again we'll handle here res1 instead of status here. Now we get key. So toast dot make text this at the rate login page. Then here res1 then so toast dot length log finally dot show. So now no need to add the permission because we already added the permission. So I'm running. Now we will see, we'll log in with one mail ID and then we register with one mail ID and with the same mail ID, we will try to log in that. Yeah, just I'll try with the Teja. So Teja, maybe I tried before. So that's why I'm trying with the different. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. So Teja, now it is login. See, once it is successful login, now it is coming back to the next page. Here we will try to log in so that. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is the password. Right. Now here I'm clicking this. So there is some error came. What is that? Okay, so here we kept HTTPS. So here it is showing some error that is a clear text. So whenever like here you are getting this right, when I'm submitting this, I'm getting that clear text error. So whenever you get this, now here we forgot an HTTPS in this. So we have to add that HTTPS. So now we can see that again. Now it will work there. So again, I'm trying this. Teja123@gmail.com. 1234 is this. So now I'm trying this. Teja123. 1234 is the password. So I entered this. Now I'm trying here. Now see login successfully. Means user login and this both are working here. But normally what happens when if you open any application, the first screen could be login page. Then after, if in case if you don't have that account, then it goes to this, right? So for that, now what we have to do, we have to go to the manifest file. So in the manifest file, so first you have to change this is the launcher page. This is the main activity. Like you have to change this to. Then it will come first. But in a login page, we need a redirection for this. So for that here now, I'll add one text here after this. Here I'll add here one text view. So match parent, wrap content, text, new user register. Yes, something like that. New user register here. Like this, I added here. Right. Then text color. So something I added here. Text style, bold. Text size 20 sp. So then text all caps true. So we'll give some margin. Also some padding. 20. Right. So for this, we have to give listener. So if you want to give the listener, for this, we need an ID. So that is here ID. So that press ID, new user. So I given as the new user here like this. Then we come back to here. So here we have to apply that binding dot new user dot set on click listener. So where intent equal to intent of this at the rate login page. So from here, it should navigate to the main activity, right? So that is the main activity, colon class.java. Then start activity of intent like this. Right now we will see this. See here, new user, this escape. From here, if I click this, it goes to this registration page. Again, if we click back, it comes to this page. So this is working like this. So here now, normally what happens, like even this first page also, before this page also, some other page will come. So that we called as a splash screen. So for that now, I'm creating one activity. Normally the splash screen will launch first. So on the splash screen, what happens normally, when any particular this like some kind of animation and all will be placed on that splash screen. So that is the reason like that will be normal flash. First splash screen will come from the splash. So we should go to the next step. So we should go to the next step. So now here I'm searching with the splash screen. Like means here just we created a right. So here within a this now we will write some splash like using the so some thread. So that screen will come first. Then after that this will come. So that is a 2 to 3 lines of code. So that's why just we will write here. But animation kind of thing in this first page we'll write. So here I'm handling that by using the thread. So that is the handler dot. So I'm using the post delete thread. So using the post delete thread, I'm using here runnable. So runnable method. So within a this now here, I'll give that. So this is in a second. So 5 milliseconds. So it will come here. After this 5 milliseconds, so from here now it goes to the other page. So intent, that is intent. This at the red flash. From here it goes to the login page. Colon class.java, then start activity of intent like this. So, but here in a manifest file, we have to change that. So in this manifest file, here it should be the splash. Here it is, sorry. Here it is the splash. Here it is the login. So we have to change this. Then I'm running this now. We'll see that first will come, empty page will come first. Then after that, on that we will add the animation in next class. Now that page, see, this is the page after 5 seconds. Now it is coming to this page, right? So that we will add here in this, right? So till this is clear now, like tomorrow we will see this splash screen and how to handle the session management. Then after, we will go and we'll check that array data. If array data will come, how to handle that we will see in next class.